everybody. So, One Simple. We're providing a menu of services, single and end-to-end, to provide IT solutions for small businesses, in particular film. We're at war, and we are the weakest link. The problem is that we're not planning our IT management, and we're leaving ourselves wide open to hackers. And they're using our employees' identities to walk through that door. On top of that, regulations are becoming super strict and very, very expensive, purposefully to make us focus on protecting our information. The GDPR is the fiercest of all. It's going into effect this month, and it's 4% gross worldwide revenues. We do not protect the information of EU citizens that we contain. Solving the IT problem has many, many challenges. We don't have expertise, we don't have buy-in from our employees, budget, money. There are lots of excuses. There are many solutions, but they're reserved mostly for big businesses. The problem is major corporations are focusing persistent attention on this, and they're leaving the small businesses behind. So the hackers have turned their attention to small businesses. The 2016 census in the UK found that 60% of small businesses there were hacked, and 60% of those had filed for bankruptcy within 6 months. Now, film and television, every production is a new business, and despite their large budgets, they are facing the same limited resources. And so they're relying on BYO devices and security and software. Unfortunately, they're also relying on NDAs, confidentiality agreements, as their main source of security. Of course, that's wishful thinking, and it's resulting in chronic losses of IP. The expense of that is huge. I mean, movies fail at the box office because of early leaks of information, and some never get made because scripts leak. So our goal is to create secure and efficient, compliant data management, but without the requirement of IT admin experience, and to make it affordable. That requires some magic. So we've created the One Simple Wizard. It's an application designed to allow people doing their regular job to administer the IT of their company. In the background, the One Wizard is managing all of their solutions. To support the One Simple Wizard, we're also offering an array, a menu of services, security solutions, hardware, and consulting, and it will all be billed in a simple 1-month statement. We know that the buy-in depends on the user, so we have to make their life easier. One username, one login. In the end, we provide a secure network where all the confidential information is stored, and access is based on policies of least privilege and protections against hackers. So our revenue streams will be primarily from the One Simple Wizard, and then in addition to that, the minor services to fill in the client's gaps. Our competition. There are tons of security solutions out there. There are identity managers, firewalls, access brokers, etc. We're not replacing any of those. What we're doing is we're curating them and identifying those that have effective solutions that will also integrate into a combined offering. We're also trying to address general IT dilemmas for small businesses. The cost of staffing. So by using us, they're sharing the cost across many companies. The research and development, by using us, they're getting that research and development built in. We're providing a per user per month billing model. And then finally, it's our wizard. It's unique. It makes administration simple and doable by normal people. We're applying for our patents this month. And just as background, I've been working on this solution for about 3 years. I've done 2 proof of concepts with Microsoft, one with their Active Directory team in Redmond, And Active Directory is the #1 access controller in the world that is very difficult to manage, almost never by small businesses. And so they're actually looking at us as providing a simple solution for more people to use it. So the team and me and my partner, I went to NYU Film School. I have been a producer and studio executive for 30 years. And managing productions, I was responsible for securing our IP. I became kind of a policy and security wonk and joined the board of directors of the Content Delivery and Security Association. The board of the association is made up of security and technology specialists from across the industry, and we maintain the best practices and policies. And working with this board, I realized that the problem was universal and not just on my productions. My partner, Chris, comes out of law enforcement in the UK. He's also been managing and overseeing security on major construction, Heathrow Terminal 5, and currently the new speed train. He's been consulting for the entertainment industry for 20 years. And for the last 8 years, he's been managing the audit program for the CDSA. So our strategy is to stick with the industry we know well, film and television, and build on our relationships. Because every production is new, our clients are our best advertisers. If we have a happy manager and he's discovered the solution, he's going to take it to his next show and his next show and his next show. And so a happy production will result in many more. Our recurring revenue will come from studios, monthly subscriptions to maintain their production information and their archives. So what's the market opportunity? Film and television represents a potential $120 million market. The production space is growing rapidly because of the streaming services. And thanks to the Sony hack and to the GDPR, the film studios are actually really focused on getting a control over their data. Other markets that we want to move into, construction, it follows the same model as film with many startups, but it's actually under more threat. Political campaigns, we all know, and small and mid-sized businesses. Traction started a year ago, and now we have the application is up and running. It's integrated with Microsoft. We're adding the security layers and we're pen testing. So we're aiming for an Oscar in technology. Didn't get my best picture, and we're hoping that people here can help us to get there. Right now, we're preparing for our product trials. We're going to be trialing with HBO, Marvel, Turner Broadcasting, and a few others. We need to have the infrastructure behind the product. We need the call center. We need the support technicians. So we're hoping you can help us find them. It does not matter. In fact, for smaller, it will work even better.
So, from your presentation, it's really visually very gratifying. So, I'm going to make the leap and guess that your patent counsel is also very good. But just in case, you said that applications are up and running, so I would be concerned about a potential use bar, but as well.
No, they are offline. They're up and running, but they're not.
But they're behind a firewall. I think, yeah, exactly. Great. And then with respect to software, it's also very difficult since Alice to that's a Supreme Court case to get software patents allowed as low as 10% in certain art units in the patent office. And so, if you have any kind of proprietary hardware hook, that's going to help you a whole lot.
Yes, we're aware of that. I mean, the good news is what we're doing is kind of nightmarish. So there's a high bar to entry just because we have to, in order to make this work, we actually have to think through the entire workflow process. And most of the solutions out there are dealing with one sliver. And what we're doing is we're connecting and sewing all those slivers together. Yes?
Does it, you delve into kind of asset management and production workflows?
What we're doing is providing secure access to the assets.
Right.
So whatever tool the studio or the production wants to use for asset management, what we're doing is securing the access to
Right,
it.
right, right. And what about the delivery, on the delivery side of PRO?
No, we're not, again, if we will help secure the access to any of those tools.